Hey, little sister, what have you done? Hey, little sister, who's the only one? Hey, little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to engage. It's a nice day for a doctor visit. It's a nice day to bring back the Yellow Ranger. Yeah. Episode 31. I am Tyranno, the will to save the world. And in case you haven't realized, yes, I was at the Billy Idol concert. That's right. It's a nice day to tour again. It's a bloody great time. And you know what's one great thing I love about Billy Idol? He did the closing theme song to the greatest film of all bloody time. He did the Speed outro song. And it just so happens that today they finally released episode 19 of SAO Abridged. And guess what movie they reference there? That's right. The greatest film of all time. And so, I am going to maintain this whole Billy Idol persona for the rest of the episode because it's such a bloody great time. Yeah. How about you? Did you love this episode?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Fantastic. Yeah, no, it's a great episode. Well, one thing that really surprised me is the fact that the Yellow Ranger had focus for 3 whole bloody episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how often do you see the Yellow Ranger getting so many episodes back to back?
That's true.
Yeah. Closest we got was 2. Like when we watched Bokenja. Or Geku Ranger, because, you got the 2-part episode with Master Fat. But here, we got 3 whole episodes dedicated to Goju Tyranno. That is crazy. But, But, it's a nice reference to, the original Key Ranger. Because, the original Key Ranger was replaced. Then he came back. So I have no idea what's going on. Like, with 31 episodes into the plot, and we still don't completely know what the plot even is.
But do we know it better than Decade?
More or less. At least they're not going to end the show on a cliffhanger. God help us if we end up on a cliffhanger. But it's a crazy thing going on, I hope they don't end it on a cliffhanger and then have like a crazy bloody fantastic trailer for a winter film. Well, in this case, it would be more of a summer film. And then once we get to said film, it's going to be revealed that none of the footage from the trailer was ever important to begin with.
Yep.
It's so crazy. That was my very first Hitler rant video.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, anyone who likes Operation Overdrive, Sub-Bonus Max Rider, and Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills, please get out. What do you mean it ends on a cliffhanger?
Yeah. That's right.
All right. Yeah, no, it's a crazy episode. And yeah, speaking of which, we get the mother and child that's showed up in the first episode. They showed up in the previous episode too. Don't get me wrong. But why are you even bloody here? Why are you here? Like, you're so sporadically here. It doesn't even make sense why you're even here. I forgot you even existed.
Yeah. You know who's a Sentai character that I constantly forget exists? That one chick from 5-Man. The one that's got like the hat that looks like an egg.
Oh yeah. What's her name? But the rivalry with Rumi.
Yeah, here's the thing, though, is that I don't even remember her name, and she got zero character development throughout the entire show. It's like, you could have cut her out, and the show wouldn't have been different.
See, two things. One, she's so forgettable that I literally only remember her as Rumi's rival. AKA Scorpina's apprentice. Because other homegirl who straight up looks like Scorpina, let's be honest. Scorpina got a look from her. She's got a thing with the Pink Ranger. So Rumi's rival got a thing for Rumi. So when we get to that fake school episode, of course, the evil bastard becomes the Red Ranger. Billy becomes the Blue Ranger. Yeah. And Chevalier becomes a Black Ranger. Or is it the other way around? Doesn't matter, though. And then the two girls become, the two girls. So you have like an evil Sentai of 5 men, which is crazy because we have yet another evil Sentai from the same season. 5 men.
Yes.
Ginga Man.
Yeah, Ginga Man before Ginga Man.
Yeah, they were the Ginga Man before Ginga Man. Yeah, they were all 6s and 7s, I tell you what. Yes. Anywho, yeah, so we need to find a new manager to the apartment like we've never had one before Ryuichi showed up.
Yeah.
And we still have that opening where Ryuichi's not even in the opening.
Yeah, he got Johnny's.
He got Johnny'd. Yeah.
Now he knows how Hiroshi Nagano feels.
Oh, that poor Nagano bastard.
Or would it rather be how Subaraya feels?
In any case, he's just the invisible man at this point. But it just so happens that Ryuji is a doctor.
Yeah, this is giving me X8 vibes. Just give him a gamer driver, and he's good to go.
Could be worse. At least it's not Gotham Orangi's dog place. Can you imagine? You know that you got ghost Scotsmen, you got plant people, you got sexist apparitions, and the only thing that could stop it is shortbread and the wits of a madman. Yeah, funny thing, he's one of the few people in the world who can honestly say they've written more books than they've read. Yeah. Anywho, yeah. So as it turns out, Horu, he's got some serious indigestion, so he needs to go to the hospital. And he needs a doctor. And I'm not talking about David Tennant or Matt Smith or Peter Capaldi or David Tennant again or Nishuri Gadwa. No, he needs an actual doctor. Yeah. Yeah, it just so happens that Ryuji's dad is the owner of the hospital, and he goes full Jewish on him too. It's like, oh, you were supposed to be a doctor, but you decided to be a rabbi instead. This is not a job for a Jew. Yeah, because being a rabbi doesn't pay as much. See, I can make that joke for ethnic reasons, but you can't. But I can.
Yeah, and then of course he has to put down his friends, and it's like, you should choose better friends. And then Hoeru's like, hey,
whoa!
Hoeru's just like, listen here, you little shit.
That is bloody insane. I would hate it. Someone told me who I should or shouldn't be friends with. You know who followed through on that nonsense? Jim Halpert from The Office. Not Tim, Jim from the US version. Played by the great Korean actor Randall Park. Yeah, no, I like Randall Park a lot better in other films like uh Leatherheads or that one show on Amazon Prime where he's a secret agent.
Hmm.
Also, Randall Park did voiceovers for insurance commercials. Yeah. Anywho, oh, and he played Mr. Fantastic in Doctor Strange 2. Yeah, although I don't understand why he would just outright say that Black Bolt can kill you with a whisper.
Yeah, it's like how I've actually seen a meme to where it goes, he can tell you how to find your dead child. And then she's just like, how? And then, next.
Yeah, that's what should have happened. That's what should have happened, Or, just do the warp zone thing and just, find a multiverse where, or rather, train America to better own her powers, then find a universe where the children are real, but their mom spontaneously died from a freak accident, Rick and Morty style, and then just replace her. As if she never died. You see that patch in the backyard? Yeah, that's where my body's buried. That's the other me.
Yep. And they're gonna watch Interdimensional Cable. I'm Manson Oz Johnson.
$12 for TV. That's a good deal, right?
Yeah. Or in the other one, The Adventures of Steely. Okay, we're just gonna steal a couple of things. And he chloroforms the guy, and then eventually, all right, we got Crush Red Party Cups, 15 and a half Brepples.
Blumbus, that's 12 quapples. and then we learn how to make a plumbus.
Yeah, then a Schlami shows up and he rubs it and he spits on it.
Yeah. Then the Schleem are repurposed.
It's like, did they just improvise this while going on?
Well, you see, in theaters now, coming this summer, two brothers in a van, and then a meteor hit, and then they ran as fast as they can from a giant tornado and giant cat monsters. And that's when things got knocked into 12th gear. An alien Mexican armada shows up with weapons made from tomatoes. But you better your bottom dollar that these two brothers know how to handle this in Alien Invasion Tomato Mexican Armada brothers, who are just regular brothers running in a van from a meteor and all sorts of things. The movie. But wait, there's more. Two old women show up and they're going to cross-attack these two brothers. But let's get back to the brothers because they got a strong bond. But you don't want to know about that here. But then the moon comes crashing to Earth. And what are you going to do? It's two brothers. It's just called Two Brothers.
Yes. Or like two brothers. There's find crystals from a meteor that landed on Earth millions of years ago. And one becomes red and the other becomes blue. And they fight kaiju that is coming from an eccentric CEO who is possessed by an alien and all sorts of things. And Alien Invasion Kaiju Ultra Tomato Brothers, who are just regular monsters. Ultra Brothers, the movie.
There was a sequel. There's a sequel to Brothers called Three Brothers. and then there was a third installment called Four Brothers, starring Mark Wahlberg, Tyrese Gibson, and Andre Benjamin 3000.
I didn't know that they were in Ultraman Roop.
No, I'm talking about the third installment of the
I know.
franchise. Yeah, Four Brothers. It's a Thanksgiving film, and there was talks there's gonna be a fourth film called Five Brothers. But at least Tyrese Gibson said that there's going to be a fourth film. I don't know what happened to it, but at least we know. At least we can appreciate the Brothers trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be weird if they made a prequel called One Brother.
one brother.
Yeah. Just reboot the franchise and whatnot.
Hopefully, it has better marketing than Transformers 1.
But hey, you know what? Transformers 2.
I'd rather we make Transformers 2 than get another Bayverse movie.
Yeah. I was surprised that we finally, The Rise of the Beast. You know what surprised me about that movie? We finally have a Transformers movie where Bumblebee's not the main character.
That's true.
It was Downshift.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough, played by Pete Davidson. What? Pete Davidson giving a good performance? What? But yeah, no. Daddy Goldstein was turned into a Kaijin, the medical No.1 world, and of course we have to perform a medical exam as a competition. And of course, Ryugi has to be the one to solve the crime. But we find out that Byakuya's brother is the new Goju Tyranno.
Let's see. He went from being Blue Buster to Maju Red, Zenkaiser
Noir
to Goju Tyranno. So he's been red. No. He's been blue, red, white and black, I guess, and yellow.
Yeah, it's kind of like a reverse Tommy Oliver. You know how Tommy was 2 Red Rangers? Well, this guy's 2 White Rangers.
Yeah, actually, I joked that Lucky from Q Ranger was the reverse Tommy because, instead of going from white to red, he goes from red to white.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. But of course, we got everyone's favorite Green Ranger in that series. So, anywho, yeah, so we're just all in shock. And turns out, Goju Tyranno is the man with the silver eyes that we've been looking for. Yes. Mi nombre es Inigo Montoya. Usted mató mi padre. Preparaba a morir. It's bloody hard to speak Spanish with a West Londoner accent. I can say with a Spanish accent, Mexican, Costa Rican, Salvadoran, but I can't say it with a Londoner accent. It's so hard. It's almost as hard as being a bard.
A Skyrim bard?
No, I mean an Elizabethan bard. To gild with fine gold, to paint the lily, to throw perfume on the violet, to smoothen ice or add another hue onto the rainbow, or with tapered light capture the beauteous eyes of heaven to garnish. That is ridiculous and wasteful excess. That's from King John.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy thing about the Shakespeare historicals, they did Star Wars before Star Wars were a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you got King Henry V, and then you go back to a prequel with Henry IV, and then you jump forward with Henry VI.
And then the Space Sheriffs are more consistent than Star Wars. I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But yeah, so we turns out for some reason, the Kikai Maji Tyranno Buster is mad at Ryuji's dad. Apparently, he also used to be a medical doctor, and then he was let go. I guess something about having 9 fingers. It's the gold watch, wasn't it? See, if something witty could make a speed reference, I can make one too. Yeah. So of course he got let go, and he's been pissed off, and so he's gonna hold an elevator full full of patients hostage unless someone pays $3 million. And of course, when Ryuji finally stops him, he's got to trap him on a bus that will explode if it goes under 80 kilometers per hour. Either way, I'm going to play a Billy Idol song for it. But yeah, no. But for real though, the Ryugi gets mad at him because he starts goading him. It's like, what? We both hate your dad. Why don't we just both kill him? And it's like, me hating my dad, that's not the same thing as you hating my dad. See, I'm resentful. I'm just resentful. I don't want to hurt him. I just want to go my own way. But no, so he pulls a Thor and he says, come to me, my ring. No, wait, hold on. That is a Silver Surfer reference. Come to me, my ring. And of course, it's right here. There we go. Ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah.
Goju Tyranno.
Yeah. So then the two doctors start fighting each other. They're all neck and neck, using the blades. One using a giant scalpel as a weapon, while the other uses, well, it's basically also a scalpel. Now, there's no point in making any comparisons, but of course, a lot of parkour is involved, so that's beautiful. Finally, Goju Tyranno finally gets shine in this episode. Yeah, he had focus episodes in the past, but in terms of action choreography, this was probably his best episode. Now, civilian form, yes, the Taiko episode is the best one because you know I'm a man who loves Taiko. Play the percussions, my man. That is really bloody fantastic. But as far as being a ranger goes, this is a cool bit. And of course, he even stabs the medical No.1 world, pulls his dad out, and of course, he finally, well, gets some respect from his dad. Let's be honest. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps.
What's me?
And of course, when a giant bell mecha shows up, what's it called? Tegasword hears the call of our loyal hero. So of course, he uses the power of Daijujin to torture the Mastodon into becoming his arms.
Yes.
Did you think I was not going to make that reference?
Yes. They Tegasword tortures the Mastodon and then reattaches his arms to himself.
Exactly. Yeah, I bet if I didn't make that reference, you'd be sweat, 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 sweat. So yeah, we get the epic robot fights that we always wanted to see. And yes, because it's the Tyrannosaur, that it's more topical this time around. Yeah. But with that in mind, we get an amazing slashing attack. The thing gets cut it down into pieces. The Dingaling finally gets evicted from his cockpit. And Ryugi signs his official letter of resignation because he found a new calling. He will open his own back alley clinic / omelet bar
/ cult of Tegasword.
Exactly. He will use the scalpel to heal injuries and make a killer omelet. And there's no better patient for him to personally be the physical therapist for than Tegasword himself. God help him. Yeah. So of course, the two rangers discuss what to do with the rings that Ryuji previously had. And of course, he says, "No, you can keep them. You can keep the rings. I'm gonna keep this one though, but you can keep the others." It's like, I wasn't gonna give them to you even if you wanted them back.
Yeah.
Needless to say, Haru has so many rings you can't even properly line them up anymore.
It makes sense. He is red, so
you may as well get a Tupperware container like I do for my Ranger keys.
I have mine all in a treasure chest.
I used to have a treasure chest. I kept them all in, but unfortunately, the treasure chest was not big enough. But with that, I need to find a new treasure chest that's even bigger so I can fit all those keys inside.
Yeah. Well, if I were Hoaru, I would say good, because I wasn't going to give back this Car Ranger ring anyway.
Especially the Car Ranger ring. Yeah, so now both the Bokenger ring and the Car Ranger ring both belong to Horo.
I hope that we have at least one episode to where he turns into Red Racer.
Yeah. Oh, and he has Jetman, so all three of us belong to Horo.
Oh, Jared?
Yeah. Yeah. So what's her name?
Sumino?
Sumino. She does recognize Silver Eyes, finds out he used to be an employee at the hospital, so now he knows his true identity, and she knows that he used to have ties with Rikuo. So now the question remains, what's going to happen with their budding relationship?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
They might clash.
Yeah. Like the clash. Yeah! All right. What are your thoughts on this episode?
I thought it was a fun and great episode. Like the scene to where Rie turns into Goju Tyranno and everybody fights him in that hospital hallway was cool. And then when Ryugi got his ring back, it's like, I'm still worthy, and so on. And of course they had to torture the Mastodon.
Of course.
What have I started?
You started something big.
Back in 2008.
Yes. And everyone loved it, and they cried more. What
have I done? For better or worse? Probably for better.
Probably for better. You, sir, are a meme. Live with it. Learn it. Love it.
It could be worse. At least I'm not a lol cow. Thank God.
I forgot that word even existed.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what that word even meant.
People like Christian.
Outdated information, mate. I don't even remember. I've heard the name, never watched it.
But yes, the Mastodon was tortured. So, Toei, if you're going to do that, can you at least give me the royalties? I'm the one who patented it.
Absolutely, mate. Down to the gold color and everything.
Yes, they even used the black and gold Daijujin.
Yes. Oh man, good times. Who would have thought this man was going to be a part of Sentai history?
And I didn't even know it at the time.
Yeah, I mean, I got Shinken Hime, but this man got to torture the Mastodon. It's torture time. Oh, yeah. I can't wait for the new Tron movie, because I can't wait for the scene where Ares takes his info disc, raises it to the sky, and says, "It's resin time!" Yeah. Red program power.
Yes. So, yeah, honestly, I give it a 10 out of 10. I thought it was a great episode.
Yeah. I'll give it a 9.8 because it was mostly good. Like, I love the fact that it turns out, the bloke was actually a doctor. That would have made him a lot more interesting than, just some rich kid who ran away from home.
Although I do have one question. What happened to Assam? Is he dead? Is he free? Is he still inside the ring that Blue Buster has?
Will Assam turn into that blue sword thing that we saw teasers for? Which, by the way, I pre-ordered. All right, mate. The stunt choreography was phenomenal in this episode. And I liked a bit of the humor. I love the fact that they did a bit of that Jewish humor with the whole "why are you not a doctor" thing. Because I remember earlier in the season we had Tita jokes. Now we have Yenta jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you not a doctor? Why are you not a lawyer?
Yeah. Why you no doctor?
Mhm. Yeah. Anywho, so what are your guys' thoughts on the episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What are you excited for to see next? Oxel says hi. How you doing?
Hello.
I feel like Ryugi should have gone for at least 5 episodes. I suppose, but I think they're just trying to go through all the Sentai tropes, to be honest.
Could be.
Could be. So Goju will give Ryugi his rings back, or will he? We pretty much established he's going to keep them. Long story short, I'm pretty sure sooner or later, he's going to end up having all the rings. There's only a few rings left, and we see Changeman next episode, so that should be pretty cool.
And Mask Man, my 2 favorite 80s Sentai.
Absolutely. Yep. What's it called? Dengeki Sentai Changeman.
Change Dragon.
And what else is there? Yeah. Also, now we find out that Maji Kikai Tyranno Buster has a beef with Rikuo and Sumino and Ryugi. Is he gonna have beef with Oji-san as well?
I'll find some sort of minuscule reason to hate you.
Yeah, like what's gonna happen? What are they gonna reveal? Like he was the reason that the old man's wife died? Is he gonna mess around with his grandson's grades at school or something? give everyone a reason to hate this bastard. All right, let's find out next week. It'll be a Sumino focus episode, and yeah, we'll see how this plays out. If you enjoyed, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Click the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. We are at 3,000 subscribers, now at 3,050 subscribers, and you guys are all bloody amazing. Check out both this show and our sister channel, The Buttery Show. Fantastic. We have reviewed the Demon Slayer movie, Infinity Castle, and we got interviews from both channels. That's right. On this channel, we just uploaded interviews from Brandon Mejia, Bruce Heinzus, who else was there? Paul Giddens. We got He Nguyen and Richard bloody hell. Brancatisano. There we go. Brancatisano, who plays Xander. Always trust Plan Xander, even if Xander's the only. I never got to use it correctly, and the one time it was used correctly was used by Vita. But with that in mind, we hope you enjoyed all those interviews. There'll be one more Power Ranger interview coming up tomorrow, so we hope you guys enjoy. If you're at LA Comic-Con, we hope you have a bloody great time, because both Ultraman Omega and Kamen Rider Zets are going to be at that convention. I won't be there. I wish I could be, but I won't be. I'm bloody busy. Deal with it. But we will review both of those shows on Monday this next week. And on top of that, we also got we got No.1 Sentai Gozyuger and Kamen Rider O's. This Sunday, we will be reviewing the summer film Wonderful to the Shogun and the 21 Core Medals, which will feature the debut of Kamen Rider Fose. He's very punk rock. I love him. But with that in mind, we hope you have a bloody great weekend, and remember to party hard, but not too hard, because you got to stay hydrated, get plenty of rest, and we love you guys. Have a good one. Good night.